Welcome, everyone, to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Dogs will kick it away to get this game going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They make the tackle, but let's check out what that flag on the field is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And the game will pick up the first down, tackled at the 22.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
They'll run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Big plays, everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Gives it to the back. Fighting off the defender. That one moves the ball across the 40.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him. Now it's second down here.
using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. The back's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down after that previous play. Tailback with another carry. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. 4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, what a statement here early in the game. By going for it on 4th down, it pays off. They decide to be aggressive. They come up with a touchdown. Can't wait to see how this impacts the game after that score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The DB's backing off from the line now. Ball handed off. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Georgia 0.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, Georgia.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Defense not pressing this time. Second down, looking to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode. They came up with a nice sack.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That quarterback's mistake will place the ball even closer to their own end zone. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in a good shape.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Makes a quick grab. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Receiver in motion now. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Toss play to the outside. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Running with purpose. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. He wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Important second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. This will be down just on the other side of midfield. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia. What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He moves the ball out to the 50.
this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, that one's picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Boy,
this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes a first down pass attempt, and he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And the back now goes in motion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
With this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Back to throw again. Here's a target, and it's complete.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. It's 3rd down, quarterback in the shotgun. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down.
And the Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Tackle made after a big gain. Just pounding away for another big gain. But you wonder if this defense is beginning to lose its will a little bit.
I think they are losing their will. You can tell by the way they're tackling. It's been a very impressive performance by this offense and by this running back. You got to believe they're just looking to add to this lead with yet another touchdown.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Georgia 35, Alabama 7.
Now they get set to kick it away.
14, set to kick off.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Trying to pick up the yardage with the jet sweep. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
See,
exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take over. First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down a wide receiver for a loss like that.
Tries the right with a quick throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he fields it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Georgia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out. Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just ran away from the defense. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Quarterback on the move, trying to make some. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying for a 4th down completion. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down, bringing pressure. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. The Dogs line up with a first and goal. And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Alabama.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Georgia. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Makes a quick catch. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed